Good day. Hi, Julia. Um, it's not pleasant outside. It's cold and it's overcast. And seriously, do not, do not. I can hear Mimi. She's leaving. She's going to get me my lottery tickets exchanged and get some bananas for me. Do not jump into my lap. I really object to that. Okay? I object to that. Object, object, object. Yes, go. Be scary over there. Don't do it. Now I have no idea what I wanted to talk about. Coffee. Let me have some coffee. Probably don't have enough coffee in, so my brain is not working properly. The Leafs lost badly last night. Really, really badly. I was not happy and wished at the time that I had watched something else. Oh, I have to do my elliptical. That doesn't taste terribly anything. Yeah, I chatted with I washed my socks. I did all of my morning things and then I washed my socks. Then I went upstairs because it sounded like Mimi was making noises. I went upstairs and she was just playing with the baby. And we chatted and chatted and chatted. And she is going to exchange my lottery tickets and get me bananas. There. That's a recap. Um uh, we have been recently talking about more in-depth personal stuff, which is really nice. I guess she has a hard time relating to her mother. Yeah, don't we all? Um, I mean, her mother seems nice to me, but that's very different from parent child relationship. So I get it. I totally get it. But we talk about things like baby stuff. And I do research. She does research. We confer. It's very nice. I may up ending taking care of the baby. it, childcare is hard to find. Hey, that's okay. I said I would. I thought it was the doorbell. It's just something on the radio. Don't you hate it when you're when is it you're listening to something on the radio and you hear something like a not a car horn, not actually I was listening outside yesterday and I heard a siren, But I know there's something, sometimes you hear something very alarming and you think it's real, but it's not. And I don't think they should do that on the radio. Every time that happens, I think, oh, they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't do that on the radio. It hasn't happened in a long time, but whatever. Yeah, so we've been having good conversations. I have been revealing things that nobody knew. My son came down the other day and said, you and Mimi had a long conversation, an interesting conversation. What's this about so and so and so and so? I went, oh yeah. So the story got relayed. So I told him the story in more detail. And he said, oh, I had no idea. I guess that's who we have to thank then. I said, yes, yes. Yeah, I really should tell my kids more things, but the opportunity doesn't always present itself. I can't just say, hey, have I ever told you this? And boom, boom, boom. It doesn't come up. And sometimes I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel that they're willing to talk about things at a certain point. And I'm thinking, well, they don't feel open to me, so I don't feel open to telling them. And that's I really envy my daughter's relationship with her family, but then on the other hand, she's estranged from her one son. So we all have our things, and we can't all get over them, and we can't deal with them all the time. Family is rough. Family is complicated. Don't you hate it when people say, "Oh, it's complicated"? And you go, "How is it complicated? How can it be complicated?" Well, it can be complicated. I should remake that list of my life timeline. I did that last year. I said, I'm going to tell them what happened to my life. And this is why things are as they are, because they don't know about things. And then I got rid of that piece of paper because I can't find it anymore. So it means I have to go back through my memory and rewrite things down. Rewrite things down. Yeah, life is complicated. Stop ringing that pinger. Who were they playing? They were playing, the Leafs were playing, not Carolina. No, doesn't sound right. No, no. Started with a C sound. C or K. It was a triple name. Something, something, something. I don't know. Anyway, they lost to them. Does it matter who it was? They lost. Yes. Overcast day, I said, and yet the sun is shining in. It's missing the painting, so that's all I care about. But it's brightening the room. I've been thinking about end of life and death and things like that. And from the very first time, early on in my life, I remember being very scared about death. And then my cousin telling me a story, telling me something. And that so calmed me down. Alrighty, I think that means she is going. You're not going to pop up, are you? You are just not going to pop up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. No, that was from a few days ago. Yes. Yes, she's leaving now, which means I should start paying attention to the baby. So we have to cut this short because my computer is old and I can't pay attention to the baby there. I have to pay attention to the baby there. Although I could get my iPad out. Anyway, we've talked long enough. I've rambled long enough.